Hi, good morning. Welcome to July, one of the most bullish months of the year. Hold on one second. Just want to check something really quick. Give me a second. Okay. I'm sorry. I was just in a trade and I didn't want to lose track of it. Okay. So we are yesterday we kept the up move going. I said one of my targets here was 62.67. We got to 62.66, and then we had a nice pullback. So we ended the day with a strong push. It's this is typical from end of quarter, end of month. At the end of the day, strong rally. That's I've seen it many times. We got to 62.66, then pulled back close on the top of the range, and then overnight we pulled back. We just saw a move down to yesterday's value area low, and we bounced right at value area low from yesterday. You can see, let me see if I can show this. You can see the bounce, like we looked below one tick, below yesterday's value area low, and then we're bouncing right now, trying to come back into value. But look at NQ. NQ went below yesterday's low, which is what I was talking about this morning, which we've been one time framing up in all time frames for a while. We have, from this session, which was the holiday, we have one. Well, this one was an outside day, right? We broke the high, we broke the low, but then we have a gap, and we haven't tested any of the lows from since the 23rd of June till today. And today we saw Nasdaq take the low, but ES hasn't yet. And of course, it's more relevant if this happens during the RTH session. So we want to see what happens today. But finally we have a little bit of volatility increase. We have gold rallying, which is usually in this environment, it's a sign of some volatility, some risk in the market. So we could start seeing some sellers show up. But again, it's July, and we have a lot of spots where we can see buyers defend. First one being here at this low volume note, right? So if we break yesterday's low, then I'm looking for a move down through value from this session, and look at a test of the 6200 area, right? You can see that there's a low volume node here on the gray profile, which is the 20-day profile. So if buyers don't defend there, then looking for another test of this low and the single prints, which are from 61.74 to 61.70. If we fail to bounce there, then I'm looking for the ultimate area for the buyers to defend, which is the weekly pivot from 61.50 to 61.40. That we have this untested point of control right here at 61.46. If we don't bounce there, then we could really see sellers, more sellers show up, and then even here, even if we get below that, we still have this areas of a possible bounce and a gap fill, more single prints. We have a lot of poor structures that could be repaired and visited and cleaned up. and we still be in a bullish uptrend, right? Like, because even if we pull back all the way to this area, right, we could fill the gap and have one of those V reversals, and we'll still be making higher lows, right? Like, in order for us to start becoming bearish, we need to make a low, then fail to take this high, make a lower high, and then take the swing low that would be formed here. So, and we're like not even close to from that to happen. So still bullish in the long term. Short term, we could see a little pullback. So and then if we hold, if we fail to make lows here, pull back below these lows, I'm looking for to see if yesterday's value holds, right? Because right now we're opening side value, and if we attempt to break above yesterday's value area high, then I'll be looking for another attempt to break these highs and then finally take this 62.8575, which is the all-time highs for the back adjusted chart, which still is pending. But also, you know, today, keeping in mind that we have Powell speaking, we have PMI at 9:45, we have US JOLTS opening at 10 a.m., ISM manufacturing at 10 a.m. So between 9:30 and 10, we have a lot of triggers that for volatility. So we could see big moves either way. Okay, NQ, similar structures. NQ did take the highs, the all-time highs, and look at this. I had this target at 9:35, and look, to the tick, 9:35. So that one's gone. And now again, same thing, we took this low, so let's see if we can get a little bit of a pullback and see where buyers show up to buy the dips. Don't be too in a hurry to buy the dip. Let the trend establish. Once you see a low, once you see signs of a reversal, look for a confirmation of you want to see higher highs, higher lows in a small time frame, and then see if buyers join in, and then volatility starts coming down. Crude caught a little bit of a bid after this consolidation, but still, you know, still holding this bear flag in this range. So, you know, like I said before, same thing, nothing much changed here. And then gold did get a nice rally from yesterday after testing the 3250. Now back above this resistance area I mentioned yesterday, and I said if we break this, we're likely gonna see 3400 again, and it looks like we are attempting to get there. It just tested the 20 moving average and is pulling back a little bit. So let's see if this holds or if we break above it again. That's about it for today. Good luck.